Did you know that the average reader spends just 8 seconds deciding whether to keep reading or not? That's right. If your pacing isn't spot on, you could lose them in the blink of an eye. And it's not just readers. Studies show that even in movies and TV shows, the pacing can make or break a scene. Poor pacing can decrease engagement by up to 50%. So, what's the secret to keeping your audience hooked? It's all about knowing when to slow down and when to speed up. You might be thinking, how do I even do that? Well, in this article, we're diving into 6 powerful ways to instantly improve your story's pacing. From cutting out the unnecessary to using cliffhangers that will leave your readers desperate for more, these tips will help you take your storytelling to the next level. Ready to master the art of pacing? Let's get started. Chapter 1: The pulse of your plot. Master the rhythm. Imagine your story as a heartbeat. It has peaks and valleys. If the pacing is too even, it feels flat. The goal is to create a rhythm that matches the tension of your story. Just like a good song, a mix of fast and slow moments keeps the listener engaged. In storytelling, this means balancing action scenes with slower, introspective moments. When your character faces a major decision, slow it down. Let the reader feel the weight of the moment. On the other hand, during moments of conflict or climax, speed it up to amplify the urgency. The key is in balance. Consider how The Hunger Games uses pacing, slow during the build-up and fast during the action, keeping readers on edge. Chapter 2: Stop dragging your feet. Cut the fat. One of the quickest ways to improve pacing is to cut scenes that don't add anything to the story. Does every scene move the plot forward or deepen character development? If not, it's time to trim the fat. Think of pacing like running a marathon. You wouldn't want to slow down with unnecessary steps, right? The same goes for storytelling. George R. R. Martin's Game of Thrones series shows how critical this is. His chapters often dive straight into the heart of the action or emotions, skipping over fluff. Studies show that people's attention spans are shorter than ever, just 8 seconds on average. So, keeping your story tight is essential to keeping readers' attention. Chapter 3: Speeding through time. The power of time jumps. Sometimes, you don't need to show every detail. Time jumps can make a huge difference in pacing. They allow you to skip over unnecessary moments, keeping the story moving without losing impact. This technique helps when you need to cover a lot of ground in a short time. For example, in The Lord of the Rings, J.R.R. Tolkien doesn't spend pages describing every detail of Frodo's journey. Instead, he uses time jumps to fast-track certain events. Studies have found that readers are often more engaged when the pacing isn't bogged down by irrelevant details. Use this tool wisely, though. Jumps should feel natural and not disrupt the flow of the narrative. Enjoying the tips so far? Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more writing strategies that will level up your storytelling. Chapter 4: The tension weight trick. Slow down to speed up. Sometimes, less is more. Slowing down certain moments can actually speed up the pacing overall. How? By building tension. Think about the suspenseful moments in Breaking Bad. The slow build-ups to critical moments make the payoff even more satisfying. In your story, allow moments of silence or hesitation to add weight. A study on suspense in storytelling revealed that tension increases when the audience has to wait for the outcome. The slower you let your character's decisions unfold, the more your reader craves the resolution. This trick is powerful because it keeps readers engaged without rushing. Chapter 5: Cliffhangers and hooks. A smart way to move fast. Cliffhangers aren't just for the season finale of your favorite TV show. They're a great pacing tool for your story. They leave your readers craving more, propelling them to continue. A strong hook can make the reader want to know what happens next without even realizing the story is moving fast. In The Girl on the Train, Paula Hawkins uses cliffhangers at the end of chapters to keep the story moving forward. People often overlook this, but creating that constant, what happens next, feeling is a pacing hack. Did you know that books with cliffhangers at the end of chapters tend to see a higher engagement rate? It's simple: keep readers hanging, and they'll keep reading. Chapter 6: Zoom in, zoom out. Visualize your story's pace. Think of pacing like a camera lens. Sometimes, you need to zoom in to highlight small details, while other times, pulling back gives the reader the big picture. The Great Gatsby is a perfect example of this. Fitzgerald zooms in on key moments of interaction, like Gatsby's parties, before zooming out to reveal larger societal themes. Zooming in creates micro-pacing, where every detail matters. Zooming out allows you to keep track of the bigger picture. Studies have shown that alternating between these techniques can make a story feel more dynamic and engaging. The goal is to maintain the balance of showing both the intricacies and the grand scope of your story. Want more tips like this to enhance your storytelling? Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. By following these 6 strategies, you can master the art of pacing in storytelling. Whether you're creating tension, trimming unnecessary details, or using cliffhangers, each technique helps keep your audience hooked. Remember, great pacing is about giving your audience just enough of what they need at the right moment.